When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was the defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain it, make him take uncomfortable shots, make him take something that's not in his rhythm, and give us a chance to win, and make other players beat us. Kukoc stepped up, Pippen stepped up, a lot of players stepped up. Michael Jordan stepped up in Game 6. He got smart about it by attacking us and getting us in situations where we're getting in foul trouble, and then we couldn't do nothing about it. In these games, I was saying anything I wanted to say to Mike, and it went back and forth, and he didn't back down. He was always strong, and he always came at me, and I loved it. I think he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
It had been deemed impossible. No team has ever returned from a 3-0 series.
The city of Chicago in a warm summer day. That's our backdrop for the NBA Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Finals here in Chicago, where it's safe to say these fans did not expect to be celebrating Father's Day with the Game 6 after the way the team started this series. I'm here with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. And Mike, perhaps some home cooking is just the thing these road-weary Bulls need.
Well, road-weary and maybe a little road rash with the injuries they've sustained. Ron Harper battling a knee injury that'll require off-season surgery, and Scottie Pippen dealing with knee and especially ankle injuries that have limited his effectiveness.
And while the Bulls are banged up and bedraggled, Clark, the Sonics seem on the rise.
Yeah, you take a look at their big guy, Shawn Kemp, an all-star. The Sonics are definitely younger and healthier at this point, but still a tall task to win 2 in a row on the defending champs' home court.
Oh, big effort tonight needed. On the floor for the Supersonics, the Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton. He's joined by Hawkins in the backcourt. At the forward spots, Schrempf and Kemp. And Brakowski at the 5. And the 5 for Chicago. MVP Michael Jordan and Harper are the guards. Pippen and Rodman form the front court, and big Luke Longley at center.
And after the Sonics lost the first 3 games, Coach Carl finally put the glove, Gary Payton, on Jordan. Some question what took him so long to guard the MVP with the Defensive Player of the Year.
Hey, Clark, you look at the last 2 games from... Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
Hawkins passes to Kemp. Schrempf against Pippen. Passes to Brakowski. And once again off the mark by Seattle. With injuries to his back, both ankles, and knee, I think I've covered all bases. This Clark has been a very tough series for Scottie Pippen.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, he's shooting 32% from the field and just 18% from the three-point line. We know he's not anywhere close to 100%, but let's see if he can still find something extra tonight, digging deep, because the Bulls need somebody other than Michael Jordan to step up.
Indeed they do. Excellent point. Payton gets the bucket.
And guys, something to monitor. Gary Payton is playing through a calf problem. However, watching him guard Michael Jordan the last 2 games, you have no idea.
Harper kicks to Pippen, and Jordan has it in the corner. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, you know, he did not have positioning there and gets called for the on-the-back foul as a result.
And as much as you want your guys fighting for rebounds, you have to be smarter in that situation. That's a lack of discipline.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens as well. They should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
Payton against Jordan. Outside Harper. Outside Pippen. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. At one point during Game 5 in Seattle, the Bulls might miss 20 consecutive three-point shots.
From deep, Pippen was 1 for 8. Steve Kerr 1 for 7 from the three-point line. The team was 3 for 26 for the game. Those numbers have to be better tonight.
They've got to improve in that category.
Dennis Rodman was a huge free agent signing for the Bulls, adding toughness and rebounding to this squad.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. You know, it's the 5th straight year the Worm has led the league in boards. He does an awful lot to stir the drink defensively for Chicago, and the fans absolutely love it.
Chicago leading by 4. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
I love the floor awareness from Pippen. Understanding when the defense is overcommitted.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And the Sonics refusing to go quietly. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. After Chicago's 22-point Game 3 win gave the Bulls a 3-0 lead, everyone from reporters to even some Seattle players thought this series was over. That is, everyone but Shawn Kemp. The All-Star forward challenged his teammates between Games 3 and 4. Kemp delivered. Back-to-back double-doubles from the Rain Man have brought us back to Game 6. Kevin?
He's been terrific. David, thank you. I'll be honest, Mike, I didn't think Seattle would push the 72-win Bulls to a Game 6. Did you?
Me either. Obviously, the Supersonics are giant underdogs. They need Kemp to do the impossible again. Outplay Michael Jordan like he did in Game 4 and 5.
Including the playoffs, the Bulls are a ridiculous 48-2 at home, the second best record in NBA history. Only the '86 Celtics have been better.
Boston going 50-1 at home that year. For the visitors of the Bulls, the United Center is a house of horrors.
And the basket by Schrempf.
You know, people rarely talk about Hawkins as a playmaker because he's such a great scorer. But that's a mistake. He can pass it, too.
Kerr, the pass to Jordan. To the paint. Outside for Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 6 points.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Pass to Hawkins. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Rebound by the Bulls.
Seattle trying to do the impossible. No team has ever come back from a 3-0. A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk. One that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
He was all alone on that one.
Nate McMillan missed games 2 and 3 of this series, sidelined with the herniated disc, but the last 2 games, wins for Seattle. McMillan has been key coming off the bench.
Yeah, 3 for 4 from three-point range over the last 2. Nate's trying to play through the pain. We'll see how effective he is tonight.
Inside, Perkins, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the D did all they could. Perkins just figured out how to stick it to him.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Longley's checked in for Wennington. Askew's checked in for the Sonics. Wingate comes in for Hawkins.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
Here's Kemp. With 4 seconds on the clock, that shot no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. It's the second quarter of Game 6, the 1996 NBA Finals. Seattle trying to extend this series. The Bulls looking to put the finishing touches on an all-time season.
It is clearly an emotional night for Michael Jordan, playing on Father's Day without his late dad. And, you know, this speaks volumes to Kemp's freakish athletic ability. I mean, he's always looking to punch it off the alley-oop.
On the court right now for the Sonics, Wingate is out there with Payton, and there's Perkins, then there's Shawn Kemp, and it's Askey in at the 3 slot. And really, for Michael Jordan, so much has happened since he lost his father, Mike Fratello.
Well, first retiring, trying out pro baseball, coming back to the NBA, winning an MVP. The one thing left, win a title. And you know Michael Jordan is thinking about his dad today.
Yeah, he's got it. Harper kicks to Pippen. Kicks it out to Jordan. Three-pointer. The rebound by Payton. For Jordan into the second quarter, Mike, the shooting numbers are better than what we saw in Seattle.
Well, some adjustments from Mike. Freeing himself up for some better looks, looking like the league MVP tonight.
He does.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
It's trail by 5. Now the pass to Wingate. No one near him. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harper against Wingate.
Seattle foul.
Some changes for Seattle. Schrempf comes in for Askew. And Hersey Hawkins subbed in for Wingate.
Supersonics.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Harper. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Graceful move by Harper inside against the contact. Just adjusting himself around the coverage.
Early in this Game 6, Mike, Scottie Pippen's been better.
And that is a great sign for Chicago. Pippen had a huge part in the 72-win regular season. He does it all.
And does it well. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kemp.
On fire so far to start Game 6. Kemp looking to lead this team for at least one more game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And Seattle making a change here. Burkowski's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. It's trail by 5. And Mike, as we can see here, a clear advantage for Michael Jordan over Shawn Kemp thus far.
MJ wants this series to end tonight. This year's MVP wants another ring. Kemp really needs to step his game up to extend this series.
He's going to have to be at his very best, you're right. So the Bulls lead this series, Mike, 3-2, trying to cement themselves as one of the greatest teams ever.
An NBA record, 72 wins in the regular season. But Chicago needs to close this series out to be considered the greatest.
I agree. Pippen finds Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around to the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bulls lead by 7.
I like how selective Rodman is with his shots, especially when he's got this type of position.
They get it again. Burkowski passes to Perkins. Hawkins with it. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
The D's got to stay down on that. Once Perkins has fooled you, you're done.
The Supersonics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The versatility Perkins possesses on offense is really something. He can stretch the floor or play big inside. And that makes him pretty unique.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
The main story in the newspapers this morning, the future of this Bulls team. Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Phil Jackson are all free agents.
Sonics trail by 7. And here's Schrempf. Pass to Hawkins. And stolen by Jordan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Kukoc dishes to Jordan. Right side, Harper deflects the pass. Both teams are far from 100%. Injuries playing a major role in the series. David Aldridge with more.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, the Bulls are the oldest team in the league, and this is game 100 for them this season tonight. Scottie Pippen has been battling knee and ankle injuries. Ron Harper needs off-season surgery on his left knee. Luke Longley needs off-season surgery, too, to remove bone spurs from his ankle. For Seattle, bench spark plug Nate McMillan has a herniated disc. Guys?
David, thank you, Coach. It does feel, though, the Bulls are hurting a little bit more. What do you think?
They look tired down the stretch in games 4 and 5. They're the older, more banged-up team. Seattle players have said they want to push the tempo tonight.
Interesting. Chicago making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. It's another poor shooting night, Clark, for the Bulls from 3. There is time, though, to turn it around.
There is time, Kevin, but I believe they've got to start knocking down outside shots. If they can't make threes, I think that puts even more pressure on Michael Jordan.
Smooth. Perkins never looks like he's working hard, but he is.
Rodman passes to Jordan. And it's Seattle with the rebound. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Here's Schrempf going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Schrempf's got his second bucket of the night.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Rodman passes to Longley. Chalk up 2 there. Longley's got his first bucket of the night.
He's got a big body, we know that. But Longley has an underrated skill set, too.
Passes it to Schrempf. Back to Payton. Perkins kicks to Hawkins. Kerr against Payton. 5 to shoot. The layup off target.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Kukoc dishes to Jordan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Unloads from 9. The shot by Payton, no good. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store. The elevated tracks of Chicago. The L zipping through downtown Chicago on Father's Day as we get set for the second half. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. It's the second half along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls hoping to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight.
Things have come full circle for Dennis Rodman. Remember, the worm was on those bad boys Pistons teams that eliminated the Bulls 3 straight years.
Pippen is out there with Rodman. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Longley. And it's Harper in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Payton. And no good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And after battling Chicago for years, Clark, the NBA's rebounding leader, Dennis Rodman, now joining the Bulls.
You know, he was brought in as the final piece of the championship puzzle, Kevin. So far, so good. Rodman looking to earn his 3rd ring. Wow.
Back to Payton. Payton can't get that one to fall. In the first half, Mike, a much more effective Michael Jordan than Game 5.
We know Michael is going to review the film with Phil Jackson, and what they've done is draw up some very nice sets for MJ.
Payton passes to Burkowski. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Schrempf. Lets it go. Sonics having flashbacks, still struggling in this series and not looking sharp. The pass to Harper. The 3. The Bulls keep it alive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Australian with a large frame at 7'2". Part of the reason for that contact there on Longley.
The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Lou Longley.
And he sinks the 2nd. Sonics trail by 12. They need to find a high percentage shot clock to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Old teammates at North Carolina. Sam Perkins and Michael Jordan won the national title with the Tar Heels back in 1982. That was Jordan's freshman year. MJ hitting the game-winning shot.
And the basket by Schrempf.
You know, usually Kemp's passing game is low-key overlooked, but this is a quality feed here.
To the inside. Schrempf with the steal. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. All by himself. Here's Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second
known as an elite
foul.
defender,
Second
Pippen is
team
also
foul.
more than capable of shouldering the offense
At the
sometimes,
line
too.
for your
And Sam
Bulls.
Perkins winning a title with Jordan at UNC.
Shooting
But Clark in the NBA, they have been rivals, not teammates.
That is exactly right, Kevin. Perkins, a starter on the 91 Lakers that lost to the Bulls. MJ's first NBA championship. This time with Seattle, Sam is facing off against his old UNC buddy again, trying to even the score in the finals tally.
Yep, a lot of competition between those two.
For sure.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Payton. Yes, that goes in.
Gary
Payton's got 7. For Seattle, Mike, to even force a game 6. That's very impressive.
They were down 3-0. The Sonics are massive underdogs. Just getting back to Chicago is a win for them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
Jordan against Payton. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 27.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Pass to Hawkins. Here is Wingate. Kicks it out to Hawkins. The 11-footer. Longley against Kemp. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
Nice find there by Rodman, leading to the bucket.
Dennis Rodman.
Now Payton. He has 7. Passes it to Wingate. Back to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Great positioning on the putback.
George Karl's adjustment in Game 4, putting Gary Payton the glove on Michael Jordan. It changed the series. Of course, the glove-winning Defensive Player of the Year this season, part of the reason Karl made that switch.
Here's Jordan. And no good. Great D that time from Payton. With the chance to clinch the title tonight, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan has been outstanding in the battle with Kemp.
The Rain Man hasn't been able to keep up with Jordan. The last 2 games of the series, wins for Seattle, Kemp was able to win this showdown. That is not the case tonight.
You said it. Here's Harper. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
You see how creative Harper can be. He loves getting jiggy with it with his ball handle.
And Gary Payton, who led the NBA in steals, but it's about more than defense, it seems like, Mike, with him.
Running the point, Payton was top 10 in assists.
Right.
Beyond the numbers, the glove is such a competitor. Never stops talking to his teammates and the opposition. The heart and soul of this Seattle team.
He is indeed. Some changes for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Luke Longley. And Kerr subbed in for Harper. The Supersonics also with the sub. Perkins is checked in. And Mike, much improved performances we're seeing now from players like Scottie Pippen. He is gutting it out.
Yeah, Scottie isn't close to 100%, but this man is a champion. Pippen wants another ring.
He does. Tough play. Here's Schrempf. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Bulls leading by 9. It's Pippen on the wing. For the 3. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Payton. Makes it off the glass.
Gary
Payton's got 10.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And now the Supersonics on the break. And it's good for 2.
Hawkins.
And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
Terrific work in transition, sprinting out ahead of the defense and getting to the right spot.
And it's clear the game plan is to attack in transition as much as possible, which is exactly what they've been doing.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Well, after struggling in Game 5, Pippen seems to have found his outside shot here tonight.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. This could be the final quarter of basketball this year. So far in these NBA Finals, Bulls are up 3-2. Chicago looking to close out a historic season.
Going back to Game 5, Michael Jordan just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Normally, that's when MJ takes over. Maybe Mike is human after all.
And so Payton will bring it up for the Supersonics. Trailing here by 8. The last time the Bulls won a title, Father's Day 1993. Again, Chicago can clinch on Father's Day right now, today. Hi, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Of course, this Father's Day is much different for Michael Jordan. Right after that victory 3 years ago in Phoenix, MJ lost his father, James. He said before today's game, I'm looking forward to going out and playing hard, knowing that I'm doing what I can to try and make him proud. Guys?
Yeah, interesting day, difficult day. DA, thank you. And Mike, things full circle for Jordan. His kids up in the stands tonight.
Yeah, Michael's playing with a heavy heart, but told us before the game he's playing to make his children proud.
A lot of quality there for sure. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth, we've got Perkins. Schrempf is out there with Kemp. Then there's Payton. And it's Hawkins and at the 2 spot. And that one, good. Hey, Clark, that last game in Seattle, why were the Sonics able to hold Jordan to 2 points in that fourth quarter?
Well, first of all, Kevin, we never see that. But, you know, Jordan appeared to be tired to me. I mean, MJ was doing everything scoring-wise. Payton was putting a lot of pressure on him. There's no doubt about it. We'll see a different Michael Jordan in this final frame. You can count on it.
I bet Coach loves to see this, attacking the interior for a safer shot.
A strong finals performance, Mike, from Michael Jordan trying to secure his 4th NBA title.
And his 4th finals MVP. There's no way you can keep Jordan down too long. Michael is just so good.
Chicago calls timeout.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Everyone, time to make some noise. Here are your
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sam Perkins. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Sonics trail by 8. Now here's Payton. Shoots over Harper. That one wide left. Pippen with the wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game.
It looks like the Bulls are putting the finishing touches on an incredible season. If they hold on, including the playoffs, a 87-13 record. The 96 Bulls, a team we will be talking about forever.
Hawkins with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You got to commend Hawkins' focus there. I mean, keeping his attention on the task at hand. Well done.
Brakowski, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. All right, Clark, let me put you on the spot, and I feel uncomfortable doing it. I'm going to begin that way. Is this the greatest NBA team that you've seen of all time?
Boy, that's a tough one, Kevin, but I think so when you start talking about an NBA record for wins, Hall of Fame players, Hall of Fame coach, and I dare say it, and many agree with me, Michael Jordan might be the greatest player ever, too. I mean, that's an awful lot stacking up in favor of this being the best team of all time.
6 to shoot. Payton outside. And once again off the mark by Seattle. The Bulls leading by 8. And stolen by Payton. Down low, here's Hawkins. Offensive rebound. He gets that one. Hawkins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And man, can Hawkins really fill it up. Just on an absolute tear right now.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gary Payton.
It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Well, there's a reason it was way off. He got fouled.
Yeah, easy whistle.
At the line for Chicago, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. 8-point game. Shoots over Harper. A second chance effort. Kemp. And he makes good on the layup.
Showing off his strength and vertical. Kemp loves getting after it on the offensive glass.
Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Payton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Seattle calls timeout. They trail by 8. We've got 1:48 left here in the 4th quarter.
T-shirt time!
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Payton. Trying to get open is Kemp. Seattle missing again. The Bulls leading by 8. Harper kicks to Jordan. Over Hawkins. Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Great passing instincts make Payton an effective ball handler. He won't miss a guy who is this ready to shoot.
And Pippen with the basket. The assist from Ron Harper. 18 points here for Scottie Pippen.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Payton passes to Bukowski. Back to Payton. And it's off from three-point range.
Almost non-existent in Game 5, but here Robert putting in extra effort on the glass.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Jordan outside, and here's Harper from the arc. Rebounded by the Supersonics. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hawkins shot good.
Just because he's known as a sharpshooter, don't get it twisted. Hawkins is more than capable of mixing it up on the interior.
So the first one drops, and that makes a 7-point lead.
At the line for your Bulls.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
They are still fighting hard. That's admirable, but I think this one's just about done.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens.
Here's Schrempf. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Utilizing his offensive versatility on that shot. Schrempf proving he has the fortitude to deliver in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Percy Hawkins. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
Payton drives in. Pass to Hawkins. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Sonics.
They just continue to own the offensive glass. Not taking it easy on the defense at all.
Here's Jordan. And the Chicago Bulls have done it. 72 wins and the NBA championship. The greatest season in NBA history.
To win it all in front of their home fans, it makes this special. This team has gone through so much.
Clark, this win solidifies this Bulls team's place in NBA history, don't you think?
I agree, and I think they very well could be the best team ever. Maybe the best we've ever seen, this 96 Bulls team. And Michael Jordan, his 4th title. MJ is in the conversation for greatest player of all time.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, all future Hall of Famers.
Boy, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what more can you say? And you can just see the emotion and what this moment means to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls, 1996 NBA champion.